Welcome back to the No Project video mini-series with me, Alan Kelly. In the last few episodes, we've been talking about the problems that end dates cause for projects and the fact that when you have an end date, we compromise quality and we don't make the right value decisions. In this episode, I'd like to talk about how we can address that problem. Before we do so, I'd like to point out something here. Do projects have rational end dates? I don't know what it is like where you work in your country. One of the people who researched this kind of thing, Capers Jones, he said in his 2008 book, in the US, more than half of large projects have a predetermined end date selected and is forced on the project by arbitrary decree. In the software world, we have this image that the business comes to the developers and says, can you build X? And the developers, the technical team, sit down and produce some estimates. And from the estimates, they come up with a date. And they go back to the business and they say, we can build the thing you want by this date in the future. That's the image we have. But actually, it doesn't happen like that in real life. In the real world, business comes to the development team, the technical team, and says, this is when we want it by. We may go through a ritual, we may go through a charade of asking the technical team how long it'll take to build, but at the end of the day, the business imposes an end date. We in the software industry need to stop seeing this as a problem. We need to start seeing this as an opportunity. This is the way the world is. This is the way business works. We need to adjust our working practices to fit in with the business world. How do we do that? Well, the first part of the solution is to reconceive how we think of end dates, or deadlines rather. Deadlines are points at which value is delivered. A deadline, the date, is a function of the value. On the 1st of December, there is some value available, which is not available on the 1st of January. There is also some value in an early delivery of 1st of November, although perhaps not as much value as will be delivered on the 1st of December. There's additional value that can be taken. There are multiple points at which value can be delivered, value can be extracted. These are our deadlines. We need to start by thinking about when does the business need a product to extract some value. What is the value on a particular date? When we start doing that, we reconceive how we think about this. We see that we work to a business deadline. We do what we can do in the time we have, and we do good work. Rather than cutting quality, we cut features. Work to the date. The date comes on the business. The date comes on the market opportunity the business faces. These are parameters. Therefore, we work back from those dates. We take those dates and we work back. We do what we can by a given date. We cut features, not quality. Rather than compromising internal quality, build up technical debt, not fixing bugs, we cut entire features. This is where conversation about minimal viable products start. And we plan to do more. We anticipate, because software which is useful, software which is used, software which people find valuable, continues to change. The work we do anticipates more work happening later on. So we don't leave bad code lying around, because we anticipate if this product is successful, later iterations will build on this. So deadlines are good, end dates are bad. We need to learn to harness deadlines to our advantage. Deadlines come from the business. There's a lot of research on human psychology and how we as humans respond to deadlines. However, end dates, the idea that things will finish and stop, are bad. Thank you for watching part 6. Thank you for listening to the discussion on project end dates and deadlines. In the next episode, part 7, we're going to move on and look at the problems that temporary organisation causes in projects.